welcome back. Mark Crawford, owner, Joseph Nelson Jewelry, giving away the secrets of buying jewelry. And so today we put together a little video where we're going to be doing some product videos, some different website comparisons, pricing on craftsmanship and quality, just showing what's out there as far as the competition, and also too, so you're familiar with, what types of things to look out for when you're researching on your own. So today, just keeping it really short and sweet, we're going to go into looking at hidden halo rings, hidden halo engagement rings, and comparing some different websites that are out there. So hopefully you enjoy, and stay on the lookout, because we're going to have a lot of these company comparison or shop the comp comparison, giving away some of the secrets as to what the competition is doing with their pieces. So stay tuned, and we'll meet again soon.
So, what we're going to do today is we're going to take a look at some of the craftsmanship, so you guys can compare and see quality differences from some of the most popular or pushed companies out there online, so you can have an idea of how things kind of stack up to how things are made, and a few things we'll point out here. So let's go to Hidden Halo ring. We're going to focus on as Hidden Halo rings is one of the most popular styles for an engagement ring today. So this is the best halo with diamonds according to brides.com. So we're going to go and take a look at this ring, the Demi Diamond Engagement Ring. 47 5-star reviews. I just gonna choose platinum, only because comparing to what we do at Joseph Nelson Jewelry, platinum and gold is the same price for us. We don't charge more or less for platinum. So this is a platinum piece here, diamond weight, third of a carat, and we'll do natural diamonds, I'm assuming, for the setting, which we will check out. So we take a look at this ring here. Few things that you just want to point out so you know certain things for quality. So look at the depth of the metal from here where the stones are to the inside of the ring. It's called the depth of a ring. So we'll check, but I'm pretty sure this is like a 1.5 millimeter, very thin look from the top. There's some depth here from the outside to the inside, which that's good so that the ring doesn't bend. A lot of times you make a ring this thin, maybe you can see it in this image a little bit better, the metal will bend. So the thickness is very good. The thing that's not so great is when you look at the depth at which the stones are set. You know, you have all of this metal here for strength, and then you have these teeny tiny stones set on the top, and they're set in these very shallow U sets. This is a typical style of pave. It's called U set pave, and you know the way the stones are set, each one is set. It's not a ring built for longevity. Let's just say that. The way the prongs are cut in so shallow like that, the stones are barely sitting inside, and they have very small prongs on the top. This is not a standard hidden halo. It's a little bit different. This piece kind of comes off, maybe call this more like a crown style. But nevertheless, hidden halo is what they have it as. Now, the prongs are on the inside. Looks like the prongs are attached to the inside of that hidden halo. So as you see here, this piece comes up, this piece comes up. They're not connected in the center. And so then the prongs split here to be set. So thickness, good, bad, the depth at which the diamonds are set. I mean, they're barely set in there. This thing is micro prong for sure. And see that here, just very tiny. Very tiny. I love these shots of these cameras. They pick up so much detail that if you actually knew what you were looking for, you would be a little shocked. So see the stones, very shallow, very tiny prongs. So this setting, pushing 1790 in platinum. This is with natural diamonds. This ring would be in 950 platinum. The width is actually 1.4 millimeters, so even thinner than I thought. I mean, this is super thin ring at 1.4 millimeters. Maybe I gotta try to find a 2 millimeter ring to really compare to. But diamond color, accent gemstones, natural or lab, depending on selected center diamond. So wow, let's go natural. If this is lab, setting and diamond. No, I just want just the setting. So the setting only 1790. I'm assuming that's with natural diamonds. They don't make that very clear. But SI1, clarity, average, FG, color. Super tiny stones. So nothing crazy there. So looking at around $1,800 for a setting like that. Let's take a look at another one from the list here. Most dainty, best moissanite. I don't sell moissanite. Private label, ultra thin. Most eye-catching Sylvie spiral engagement ring with hidden halo. Okay, and I have this here. So the spiral engagement ring with hidden halo called the Claire. This ring in platinum, 2690 for the setting in platinum. Again, you can see the metal, the stones are barely set into the metal. And it's just what you're looking at. Look at something like this here. This stands out crazy. Look at this section of the ring here. They take a picture of this for online. The stones, look at how the metal is just manipulated to try to fit that curve in there to try to set those stones. So they're set so shallow here on the top, and then you see as the piece gets more and more down to the bottom, they're trying to put these stones in here, and it's like with this section, the way you see the metal is curled, it's like, oh, we realize, oh, we got to use smaller stones. So they did. Not so nice there. Other things that you can see, I mean, the picture is so good that you can see porosity in the metal already. The way that the ring is made, it's a great picture to show high quality. Not the best picture you want to take if it's not high quality. I mean, look at how these stones are set in here, very shallow with the split in the prong. These are all diamonds that are set from the top, and you have even different depths at which they're set. So very interesting on that. Looking at it from the top, I mean, I don't know. This is a ring, like we said, in platinum. It was showing 2690. features 0.18 carat of shimmering diamonds spiraling around a glistening row of high polished to create modern unique look. I was hoping it would tell me a little bit about maybe the diamond quality that's in the ring, but considering how I can see how it's made, I would assume not amazing. I just going to show you a ring that we make at Joseph Nelson. We could do it with a hidden halo. This is a ring that we make with a halo version. This is a braided with halo. And I mean, we shoot pretty amazing pictures. You know, we don't have the budgets that these big companies have, but we shoot some pretty high quality imagery. I mean, look at how these seats are cut in each stone. Like each seat is cut perfect. And that's because when we make a ring completely solid. We don't make it with the little holes there so then a jeweler can just go and set the stones in those holes. And if they don't fit, like you saw on this previous ring, they didn't fit. So they basically pulled them out and tried to put different stones in there. You can also see, like, look at the flatness of the prongs and look at how they're uneven. The gaps are all very uneven on the side. And come and compare, this is a $2690, $2,700 setting you're going to buy in platinum. Now, granted, this is our halo setting for $3,500 starting at with a 1.5 carat center stone. But let's say this was get rid of the top halo and we make this same exact ring in a hidden halo. It's going to be like a $2,900 or a $3K price point. But look at the difference in the metal. Look at the difference in how clean the metal is. Like no pits, no porosity. You don't see any of that. Look at how the equalness of all of the seats for the diamonds are. And you see the depth of the metal. So you see the top to the bottom. Like we were talking about that first ring, how on that first ring you have the depth of the metal. You have the depth of the metal, but the prong is not, the stone is not set into the metal. It's like barely on the top, you know. So wear it for a few months, 1 year for sure. Definitely these prongs are going to wear down. Definitely these prongs are gonna lose stones, or stones are gonna get loose. I mean, it's just a mass-produced way to make jewelry, and this is $2,000 for this setting. Come back here and look at the way that these are all set deep into the metal. You know, it's a skill level between preset and drill and set. I mean, even here on the halo on the top, you see where they're drilled and set. Look at the equality and the spacing of these pieces. Well, what I'm going to do is, let me just go back here, just because we were talking about hidden halo, and let me just pull up a ring with a hidden halo here, or hidden halo. Again, look at how the stones on the side are set into the metal. I mean, you can see it plain as day. Now, these are bigger stones than what you're looking at in something like this setting here. I mean, these are micro to keep the price micro to keep the profit macro. I mean, that's the reason why they do this. But look at the stones here, size, and look at how they're set in, and compare that to, look at the way this ring, I mean, look at how beautiful the way the stones are set deep into the metal. I mean, the depth of the ring from here is the inside to the outside, inside to the outside. This is done what's called French pavé. This is so beautifully done. The stone is set deep into the metal, safe and secure, and then the French pavé is cut around it just to show, you know, the skill and the quality. And then when I look at the diamonds that are actually in the hidden halo itself, I mean, wow, those stones, we made this metal thicker. We make this metal deeper so that we can drill and set the stones into it. You know, you have to remove metal to set the stone in. That's how you build solid prongs. That's how you make amazing quality ring. You know, this is a ring with our French pave that's starting at 3,500 in platinum or gold with hidden halo. So comparatively to these other brands here, 2690, 2690 for, I don't know, or around, like, this is probably 22 points worth of diamond for 2690 with pits and porosity and wear marks and this type of craftsmanship. You go and look at something like this that's done exquisitely at the level of a Harry Winston, and 3,500 for the setting. So, you know, $700 more. Also, too, the diamond quality that you're going to get in here, it's not going to be SI1. You know, you're not going to buy SI1 FG. We don't do SI1 anything. You know, the diamonds that are going to go inside this ring are VSVVS. They're hard and arrow ideal cut. They're only natural. Whether you buy a lab center or natural center, it doesn't matter. But they're exquisitely set and put together at a very, very high level. Very nice. Also, I don't know what this ring is. I just click on this ring. This ring is the best. This is, let's see, dainty hidden label. Let me see here. Oh, DeBibianis. I'm not sure who DeBibianis is, but best emerald cut dainty pave diamond engagement ring, DeBianis. Well, when I look at this ring, first of all, I'm hoping that's just a CZ for the photo, for sure. I look at the side profile here. This is platinum 950 eagle claw prongs, center stone sold separately, finger size 6, and doesn't tell me anything here. This tells me 1.5 millimeter shank, GVS stones on the side, GVS stones. Okay, so not bad. The quality on the sides is good stone quality. But now this thing, you have the prongs set a little deeper into the metal, that's for sure. But now that you set them so deep, you didn't clean up the prong on the top. The prong basically takes over the whole top of the diamond in the shank. So you see more metal on the top than you do stone. Very interesting. And this is a setting you're looking at $2,400 for, again, at least VSFG, no, VSG. So could be VSI, could be VSF, I'm not sure, but not colorless. And this is for an emerald cut. Versus for an emerald cut, also too, you can see, look at the beauty of the emerald cut. You know, this is not a CZ. This is the type of diamonds we search. You know, we try to buy best cut, best make. So the photos we take are of rings that we've either sold or have for stock. So pretty impressive little piece here, French pave. And starting price setting starting at $3,500, like $3,500 versus $2,700, $2,600 for something that you're sure is going to fall apart. Or you buy something like this, maybe they sell a warranty, maybe they don't, I don't care. You know, no woman wants a ring with stones that fall out of it at once a year. You know, believe me, 20 years of selling diamonds and working for companies that sell this type of goods, this exact type of setting and this exact type of setting, you know, you spend all that money on a beautiful diamond, whether it's natural or lab, $5 to $50,000. You don't want to give that ring to the woman and have the stones fall out. I think you're kind of looking at a little bit of night and day difference. And I mean, these are from some of the best companies out there. We're looking at some thinner versions of the ring. To be fair, I want to see here, to be fair, more so to myself for price, because I'm comparing against rings that are significantly thinner with not nearly the amount of diamond that we put in our rings. That's a big difference too when you drill and set a ring versus preset a ring. You're able, and you start with more metal. You can cut the metal away and still set bigger diamonds in there. So I want to check to see here if I can just find something just for this video, just for this video's sake, something that's equal for equal. So I feel like we're in some kind of similar range. The problem is like all of these rings are made so preset, they're just, I mean, the quality is it's just not there. Would it matter? They could put D flawless stones inside of the ring, and it's just not going to be spectacular. But let me just check this here. Sienna Halo looks like French Pavé. Like this may be their French Pavé Sienna Halo diamond engagement ring in platinum. Let's see. In platinum, diamonds on the V post. We're gonna do natural diamonds. So we got some French Pavé here. You still have the stone just so shallow set. Like they cut the French Pavé, which it looks like this was definitely done when the ring was being casted, not after the ring was casted. I don't believe it was made solid and then it was cut under microscope. This is all prefabbed, preset. But the stone is just set a little shallow. But I will say this is much nicer than anything else we were looking at on the other page. You still have this depth here. It's always like, where can you save money? Okay, so now this ring is not as thick from the outside to the inside, which is another reason why these aren't set in there as deep. But this is a platinum. This is 2850 for the setting only. 2850, and it's a 2.3 millimeter width and 0.75 carat. Again, SI1 FG. So this is I would say this is the creme de la creme. This is the best I've seen anywhere as far as what's out there. It's 2850. I'm gonna go here and see this. We just did a ring. I'll maybe put it on here in the pear shape halo piece. And look at this. This is U-set. Okay, U-set. So just compare. Let's see if I can find it. Just compare. Look at the depth. Look at how the depth that you set these stones into the metal, deep, with the prongs built up. You do this so that way you don't have stones falling out of the ring. Also, too, look at how clean the attachment is. And the metal is not thin. This is all rounded and rolled. This is comfort fit. It's not flat. We don't take any shortcut anywhere. And this particular ring is a brand new ring we just put on the website, so I don't have the starting price yet. But I can tell you the starting price for this setting, the way that it's done, with 3/4 carat worth of diamond in the setting, you're going to be looking at 4,200, 4,100 for the price to make that setting. And compare it to something like this. Diamonds halfway. Here, diamonds are going to go 2/3. You're going to get rolled rounded metal. You're going to get the depth of how these stones are set. Look, you can see the prongs. Because it's drilled and set, you can see each individual prong with the head of the prong. You know, this is very high skill level for a piece like that. And here you have halfway. It's just not really any comparison. Look at the way the stones are set on the top. You know, I mean, I don't even. This is supposed to be an oval, so it's not a great oval. Compare that to the way that these are set on the top. I mean, wow, it's just different. You know, look at how this perfectly fits, so you're not shoving a stone behind the prong. You're making it so you don't have to shove a stone behind the prong so it falls out. It's a lot of skill. So that's just a little brief walkthrough of a few things I've seen. You know, we're going to take a look at some diamonds next, but you know, Joseph Nelson, there's a reason why you get what you pay for. And at the end of the day, you know, for us, the story is the craftsmanship. You know, you really want something made at a very high level. And that's why we do what we do every day. So, just a few secrets for you. Until next time.